Hello, new tenant. You're a landmine salesman, you are. What a prick. Although, did he just put something in the trash? My god, maybe he put a landmine in the trash. Huh. Anyway, yeah, so in this episode, I thought I would make kind of like an Apex lab type thing. A spooky, abandoned, rundown house of death or something. And I've also made this little overgrown passageway for reasons, just to expand things out and give us a bit of a choice of where to go next. So it doesn't really go anywhere particularly, it's just corridors. Done in the usual style. So I thought actually this would be a good idea to put a lab down here. So let's, like that. That's not very big, is it? I can make a double lab. Oh. Alright. Fine. Well, first of all, let's take out... I think I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this lab. I thought I might have a brain in a jar or something. We did that. We kind of did something vaguely similar to that. We did really well. It was not really like that at all. But there was like a church we did in the asteroid base where there was a really, really tiny brain in a jar. So maybe if we do a big one, we could probably have one of these rooms taken over entirely. I don't know why I'm taking out the platform. That's probably a bad idea. First of all, I just need to take out the lights just to give it that spooky atmosphere. And I'm not sure how we're going to do this. Let's just take this out. I thought, well, if we could have a head or a brain... Actually, we have a head in the jar. We could do... not Hot Dude again. Hot Dude was also in the asteroid base. That giant Hot Dude statue. Well, maybe if we put Spoiler Ape's head in a jar. Like, just do a great big version of it. Like cross-eyed and full of brain fluid, brain keeping alive fluid, like toxic water or something. I have to go to a toxic planet for that. So okay, let's see what we've got. We've got loads of these for painting purposes. I've been playing around. I'll show you what I've been doing. I mean, like this is light metal. In fact, I think I've got a hotbar. Light metal, silver block, and ice. And the reason why I've been experimenting is because I've been trying to see what the painting is like. So, if we just paint all that blue, we actually have very different shades of blue. Let's try a different colour, green. So yeah, different shades of green, like dark, medium and light. So this would have been very useful for the circus. It just means you can paint it every different shade. And I'm actually thinking maybe that'll actually be a decent idea. If we're going to do if we're going to paint a Spoiler Ape, we probably will need to do something along those lines. Let's just get rid of that paint. So if we're going to do a brain in a jar, okay, let's just start something. We need a base, and then we'll need a kind of like a glass jar. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to square the circle of having like backgrounds and foregrounds and glass and water. That's going to be a bit weird. I'm trying to think what would the base be like. Probably just something like maybe a golden base, maybe like a Futurama style thing. If we do it quite low down, let's just down there. This is going to probably have to take up most of the space, isn't it? Well, I'm trying to work out how many pixels Spoiler Ape's head it would be. It's probably around... I'm just trying to stare with the characters. About 10, 12 pixels across, maybe more. So hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's about 28. So if we double up, that should work. So I'll probably treat this as just a dry run, this first little bit we're doing. I can go to that, actually. In fact, I'll also put some torches down. This is the bit of the build where it looks so desperately unpromising that I'm tempted to say, fuck it, let's do something else. But, see, 12... I think it's probably going to be taller. It's going to be taller than it is wider. So let's just... Oh, this is using a different material now. I'm just marking out the boundaries here. This isn't going to be the finished thing, I don't think. So let's see how many characters there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, oh dear. This isn't actually very tall, is it? This might not be tall enough to actually fit anything in. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll pretend, or we'll decide that you won't be able to go out the bottom at all. Glass sides. That's more like it. Don't know how tall that's going to be. I won't put a cap on it just yet. So we'll see how tall it is. I'm taking out the background. So, if we're going to have water in this, or toxic water, do we have that going in front of the build or just around the build? Because this is going to depend on. The whole problem with this is we could either do it we could do the head foreground or background. I mean, either way, you can paint it like that. It actually turns out to be a different shade. But have we actually got any? What have we got at the moment? Water. Well, I've just got water and lava, and we can't put any water. We can't put any water in unless there's a background. So as you can see, you can put it there, and then it just vanishes. So even in space, that kind of like still applies, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense because in theory, there's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be kind of like a special kind of background, which I don't know. And so if we're going to put toxic water in front of this, well, I kind of like wanted a glass. Ideally, you wanted like you want several layers. You want like a plain background, then you want the build, and then you want glass in front of that, and also you want water. So it just doesn't really work, and you have to make compromises. So I'm thinking maybe if we make the face out of background, and then put toxic water in front of it, and then in the background, anywhere that isn't face will be glass background. What I'll do is I'll go and get a picture of Spoiler Ape close up, so I can actually stare at that whilst building it. It'll be very much like the hot dude statue build from the asteroid base. Okay, let's start and be damned. This needs to be like that to distinguish things. The whole neck thing is going to be a problem. By the way, this is exactly 14 double blocks high, and we need 15. So I'll probably just take off the peak of his cap a bit and hope for the best. So. Right, just get the picture just in front of me a bit more. So, his cap... So you can see this as... Oh, goddamn, you don't need to see the big picture because you can already see his face. The cap is going to be kind of like top left. We'll make him face left. So we need to bring in... Hang on, which one's the light one? Ice, I think. I think that needs to go. I think I need to change my inventory. So the silver is the darkest one. Let's do that. The light one is the medium one. The ice one is the light one, confusingly. And the silver is the darkest. This is going to look nonsense until I actually start spraying. But trust me, it's working. I'm following a guide, sort of, so to speak. And once I actually paint it, it's going to look quite reasonably okay average at best. So everything will be good. I promise. There we go. That's most of the beard already. So if we go down to medium again, place that. Am I actually putting yeah, it's definitely all background. And this end bit here is kind of like, there needs to be I'm not sure if there should be a bit there. That's kind of like part of his back. I think there needs to be a medium bit. Just there? Possibly. Right, let's make sure there is actually a purple one, isn't there? Yes, there we go. So, spray all this to reveal his majestic beard. Like that. So I've decided for the face, I am actually going to spray it kind of orangish, because it kind of like works. Got a quick test. Most of it's just light skin, but there's going to be a little bit of darker as well, just above the eyes. Kind of there-ish. I think that's kind of like almost eyebrowish stuff. The rest of it... Actually, it's kind of like got really... amount of... Whatever the hell that was. Oh, did I get any backup? Silver, light... Oh, I need some more ice. It looks like a fish. Without his hat on, it looks like a big rainbow bloody clownfish or something. But yes, now we do actually need the hat, the all-important beret, which is just about going to squeeze in. I mean, it's not going to be... What is it? Got 1, 2, 3... Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's actually technically 6 tall, but never mind. So I think for the... Oh, actually, he's got a little bit of... I just noticed he's got actually a little bit of extra hair in front of the beret. So that can be number 2, I think. And that can go kind of there and there, weirdly. Like that. Right. Hat. So it has a little... Do the brim first, the dark blue brim. Which will be... Just check out the colours. Yeah, that's about right. Might coming to the end of this, the hat bit. So this is where we have to be slightly more creative to like take out a layer without ruining it, because it just doesn't quite resolve at the top. I think we did need one more space. So hang on, the hat goes down there. It kind of like goes up 2, so I've already got that in. Then it kind of like, oh dear, what's going on here? Oh, there's actually an extra one there. That's very important that doesn't happen. So now for the dark, this needs to continue to be the darker bit. And yeah, that's just going to reach the top. Never mind. Right, it's just that little bit too cramped, but it'll do, frankly. Let's take out all the glass. And there's his head. In, well, sort of glass. It's just, yeah, a bit cramped. So now I need to go. I need to bugger off and write ourselves a little sign here and go to a toxic planet as well. Sign writer. I can never remember where it is, if it's on the top level or... Oh, it's not on the top level. That's froggy. Right, so we need a good sign. It's a sign. Oh, there's animation in this, isn't there? Oh, I wonder if I should like have a spoiler flick between spoiler and ape. Nah. No, you have to start wiring things up then. I can't be dicked. I should change the background. I'll just go with that. Actually, that would be quite cool, because, yeah, that works, because then I can do it black on sort of like a classy golden background. It's going to be classy as shit, this is. Right. And this is just going to say, well, what do you think? What do you think his bloody name is? Nearly done. Can be a bit more generous with the second sign. Is that even? I think that's pretty much even, isn't it? Right. I'm glad he doesn't charge. Mind you, I am doing it myself, so I'm sod him. Right, so that's got my little sign, so we know who it is. And now we can go to a toxic planet of toxicity. Oh, no, interface is bloody... Oh, what? Frankly. No idea what's there. Toxic, yeah, you'll do. Jump. And off we go. Again. Sit here having a beer, I think. Right. Then you have to do all this nonsense. Actually get there. There we go. Before we can actually beam down. Deploy mech. No. Otherwise we won't be able to gather our toxicity. Our poison. Oh, that's convenient. Right next to the poison. Right, let's just take out the entire ocean. Let's not. Oh, actually, let's get 1,000. I'm glad it's not raining. That's not 1,000, it's not even slightly 1,000. You don't get very... Oh, that's more like it, yep. A bit deeper. Right, that's almost 1,000. You don't actually get those, I hate that. The bells just vanish. Oh, this is a tiny, tiny place. No, just... And there's some girder. Well, I can craft that, that's not a problem. Any point in going down here? There really isn't, is there? This is just goo and gunk. Yeah, what a crappy toxic planet. As opposed to all the great ones. Oh, we also need to find an Apex lab. That could take a while. So I think it's a jungle one, that one over there. View. That's what I first tried for the toxic. Yep, that's it, that's a jungle. Well, come on, get there. This is probably almost certainly not going to have one. I don't know why I'm actually pinning all my hopes on it. I wish I could have my bloody explorer pod for this sort of exploration, but I've taken out. I've got no mods on at the moment. Just for 1.3 reasons. I think these days I don't think the explorer pod mod is officially supported anymore, so you keep on having to find hacked versions, or just, well, someone who's willing to mod the mod just to get it to work. But no, I've just abandoned that for the time being. So I don't know why I'll probably edit this out, actually, because frankly it's just going to be me running around planets and stuff. Ow! Oh! Oh, it's a hazmat thing. I'm on a completely different planet now, unsurprisingly. Well, something. Sorry, lads. Just stealing everything you've got. Don't mind me. They don't seem to care. Well, that's a start. Oh, no, in a flesh biome. That's not going to be much use. Let's just go. Not quite I mean, these are just small sub-biomes, aren't they? Don't think you really... Oh, there's a human camp. So see, you don't really get camps in flesh biomes, but that's based on nothing at all. There's one of those dogs I was talking about in the last episode. You can't... I think I was anyway, might have edited it out. But you can't actually capture dogs as far as I can tell. And they don't seem to be relocatable. And you can't capture them in capture pods because you can't touch them. So, it's a shame. Oh god. Oh god. I don't need another RV vehicle, I don't think. No, I don't really want a human camp. Oh god, lots of bogs there. No. Not really very much use, I don't think. Whee! Oh! Alright, back here. I might be able to pixel print some stuff out. I haven't got a huge amount of stuff that I've scanned. I've only scanned non-lab stuff from the Apex so far. So... all looks good so far. Now, of course, I'm going to have to... hang on. Up! Yeah, might have to actually go up in the air a bit. Oh! There we go. Hup. Right, now I can do it from up here, I think. That might be a more sensible way of doing it. We may need more than 1,000. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, no, though. We are almost to full. Is this just going to completely make it so you can't see it? Toxic... yeah, toxic stuff might actually be too dark. We'll see. I kind of like the idea of it just not, being almost in... oh, hang on. Is that settling correctly? I've got a feeling there might not be any background there. Yeah. Okay, this is going to require very cunning... ah! Oh! No, that didn't work. That's not cunning enough. Okay, hang on. There, this is more like it. Yeah, that needed a bit more stuff. Right. So almost done. And then we can actually move on to the proper lab, I guess. Oh, up in the air a bit. Oh! Might want to sod that off. This is only just going to fill up. We'll probably need something like a platform. Blimey, you can just about see it. No, it doesn't really give me the feeling that it's a brain in a jar, though, or a head in a jar. Because it's not very well defined at the edges. I shouldn't have put in that background, actually. Maybe if I change the background. Actually, I might go and get some antidotes so I can actually go diving. Okay, a little bit of fiddling later. A lot of fiddling later. I've just done a few tweaks. I thought I'd just take out the top layer, even though it kind of ruins the whole sort of 2x2 thing. And it's just a bit better now. Actually, I've got the title on the bottom. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but it'll do. And it kind of works. But let's not worry about that. Let's actually get on with the rest of the lab now. Press control. There we go. Oh, that needs to be taken out, doesn't it? Because at the moment that's just solid stone. Stone. I just noticed I got a load of pipes in my inventory, so I'm thinking of doing that as a thing. There, plugged in. So the pipe can come out here, and it can go into something. So it looks like it's connected in some bizarro way. I wonder if I could actually make it have like a background pipe as well. Just so I can have like a choice. Oh yeah, this isn't background. I have to, do I actually... Maybe I don't need to take the background out here. Simply because this is kind of like supposed to be a lab. But it's supposed to be like a beaten up, broken down lab. So, I don't know. Actually, I need to put some more... I think I got rid of some of the toxic water, so I need to give it a bit of a top up. Just realised. And also take that bit out. I can probably do that from here. Sort of worked. There. Can I actually put the toxic water in from here then? Oh yes I can, look. Yeah. Wasn't quite sure. That's all over the place. Ah, it'll be fine. Just like his little cap just poking out just a little bit. Right, so we need some sort of like industrial looking machinery in here. Like we did a tank or something. We just need something that's just looks... See what we've actually got. Like support... Can I actually put that in the foreground? Oh, yes you can. This is like it makes it automatically... Okay, let's try and do something. Well, let's just try and do something. We've got to do something. Just various metals. We haven't got really enough metal-y type stuff. I might need to... I know what I'll do. Hang on. Right, I shall go and get my pixel printer. Oh dear, he's having a piss. Oh no! I've just realised. Yeah, he's gone. It's because I opened this up. This needs to be sealed off. Otherwise, his house is buggered. Horizontal portcullis. It's not what I'd like. At all. But it'll do for now whilst we think about things. There it is. Let's get rid of that. Extend this just a bit more. Put in this. Where did I just put that? Did I put it in my hotbar? No, I didn't. No, oh god, that's why it's not working. And... there. Well, that should attract a new bloke. It's very similar. Cody! Looks exactly the same as the old one, but it'll do. Oh, I was going to go back up and get the... There's a reason why I went up there. Ah! God damn it. Oh, it's closed again! Stop closing! Oh, right. I need to get the... Oh, god damn it. Gone the wrong way. If I grab these from upstairs, then I'll be able to actually do things on the fly. Right. Bung, and... bung, and this... I already don't like this. Right. I need to have a think, so I know where I'm going with this. I'm making machines and tanks. Probably septic tanks. Dunno. But it's something. Definitely something. Make a bigger one over here. Just using whatever metal-y type stuff I've actually got. Although, I think I've actually started to run out already. Because I'm just using stuff that... oh dear. This is all like... I think this is all kind of like this stuff from the background. But I've used it all up already. Well, okay, we'll just we'll improvise. Could have used... yeah, it can be different. It can be a different sort of tank. Oh, well, we'll change the colour. I can't see now. Paint it to look kind of like a dirty colour. Oh no, that's just weird. Is that weird? That's also fairly weird. Quickly change... Have I still got my... No, it is toxic. Fill that up with that, and then we need to pipe things up. Are we ever going to go down there? Probably not. Like that. We should maybe have different coloured pipes. Like, for... Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? Hang on, I'm gonna have to change this. This is not working for me at all. So I've got lots of stuff which I've been crafting and finding. Sort of like slight cheat there. I made the pipe sort of attach itself sort of to that. I've got some bloody steampunk stuff, which is probably, I'm not going to be able to put that anywhere, am I? Could put suddenly cupboard on top of that. No. Not quite sure that. Maybe. Trouble is, it's kind of like too thick. It's like 2 pixels thick, so it doesn't really fit to the existing stuff. So I might not be able to do that. Biohazard sign makes sense. Another warning sign. Some good health and safety fences. I'm not quite sure I can do that. I've got an Apex Scientist statue, which can go, I don't know, there. What's this? Green lamp pod? That's tiny. Let's put that down here somewhere. Oh, haha! That's quite cool. Now you can actually see what's going on down there. What's that? A cool table. Nah. Did I get any desks? I'm sure I got like, here we go, cool desk. So up here will be where the scientists do their oh, there's a data station, look at that. I feel like that should go down here. I'll get rid of the statue. Put the data station here. So they can do all the fiddling and the faffing. The sensible desks can go upstairs. Could really do with a sensible chair or something. Cool table. We'll put the table just there. And then maybe we can... Can we put anything to put on top of it? Some gears, that's no good. Oh, some microscopes. Also another one there. Because why not? Probably get rid of those. Oh, we still need to put stuff here. Well, I want to extend the pipes up to something. Maybe I'll have like a water-themed tank at the top. Yeah. Alright, nearly done. I'm going to put a lab light in. I'll probably put that. Oh. Not sure where to put this. I want to put it somewhere vaguely symmetrical. Just get rid of that sign. Oh, that's nice and spooky. Put the sign just there. It's a bit of a jump up there, admittedly, but never mind. This needs to be full of water. It doesn't really make a huge amount of sense from a what does the fluid actually do perspective. But I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Also, let's just have some random spigot. Yeah, sorry. Just like saying spigot, to be honest. Is there any point in... Oh, hello! Not quite sure what that's for, but I quite like it in a weird sort of way. Oh, that's all flickery and all. Nah, whatever. Anything else? I'd do it. This bloody scientist. Yeah, that finishes. Oh no, actually, let's put that in the corner because it just seems a bit weird. On its there we go. There. Okay, so the only problem I really have with this is the fact that it does look a bit too neat and tidy. I don't want to just like completely do what I did with the tent and just. I don't know, let's put some of this in. Oh, that doesn't really work at all, does it? It doesn't really play well with stuff like that. It just lands on top of the light. I do kind of like him, just the idea that the junk did kind of like all tumble in here and cause a little bit of a mess. Oh, that's just landed on there as well. Let's... Oh, that's quite fun. That's quite fun. I wonder if I should just get rid of that. Oh, lost that now. I wish I'd actually not done that now. Just so it's I kind of like I don't want it to be too lit up. Maybe here's an idea. Let's put the lab light there. God damn it! Get rid of that. Take out that one. There, that gives it a bit more of a gloomy feel. Just we're having one light. I'm just for reasons. I'm just going to put that one higher. There, that kind of like illuminates that a little bit down there. There's a bit of junk. I'll just get rid of that bit. I don't like the look of that. Yeah, this just looks a bit tattier, which is kind of like what I want to go for this whole thing. I I'm not going to bother tearing down any of the background or putting any. I don't think the all that stuff, all the overgrown stuff has worked its way in here. I think this is just going to be like a junk runoff room, and I think we're done. Not quite what I expected actually, because I thought it was just going to look. I thought this was going to look different, and then I wasn't really sure what the lab was going to be. I was kind of like thinking about maybe like halfway through this, I thought maybe I should run pipes up here, but then I'm not quite sure where they'd actually go. So this keeps the build nice and like compact. Cool. Okay, so this is our spooky, abandoned Apex lab where they're doing weird, creepy experiments with me, which is all very strange. Cool. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we'll pick this up again in the next build, which will be fun. So do look out for that, and do subscribe if you're not already. Then you'll be notified when it goes live, and won't that be lovely? Cool. Okay, see you next time.